Welcome back to another episode of Quick Picks with the Geek. I am your host, Bro Power the Geek. We're back in the lightweight division, and folks, we've got Mason Jones taking on Bolaji Oki. Now, on paper, this looks like your classic battle-tested veteran versus athletic phenom matchup. But in reality, it's more like a rugby brawl outside a Welsh pub colliding with a Belgian sprinter who accidentally wandered into a fistfight. Let's dive in. Mason the Dragon Jones coming in as a minus 160 favorite with a record of 16-2. Jones is basically the MMA version of a Swiss Army knife, except instead of a corkscrew and scissors, his tools are judo throws, BJJ chokes, and elbows sharp enough to julienne carrots. He's got black belts in kickboxing, judo, and BJJ, and oh yeah, he boxed professionally at 3-0 just for fun. This man collects combat sports like Pokemon cards. His style? Relentless pressure. He walks forward, throws in volume, gets in your face, and makes you fight at his pace, like cardio tax season, except you can't file an extension. In the clinch, he's dangerous with knees and trips, and when he gets you down, his ground and pound elbows could cut open a tin can. And here's the Dragon Slayer in the story, his defense. Mason is hittable, like, hey, is my chin a speed bag? Hittable. His takedown defense isn't bulletproof either, and if you drag him into deep waters, sometimes that gas tank starts flashing red like a low-battery iPhone. Still, the guy's as tough as they come and just refuses to quit. Across the cage, Bolaji the Zulu warrior Oki coming in as a plus 130 underdog with a record of 10-2. Now, if Mason is a Swiss Army knife, Bolaji is a sledgehammer duct taped to a rocket. He is pure explosive athleticism, 7 strikes a minute, knockout power in both hands, and the kind of speed that makes referees think, I should have stretched before this one. When Oki lets his hands fly, it's like watching a highlight reel being built in real time. He's got 50% of his wins by knockout, he stuffs 86% of takedowns, and when he decides to shoot himself, he's hitting at a crazy 75% accuracy. This is not just a striker with no plan B. He's got some wrestling he can sprinkle in. But here's the deal, grappling defense is his Achilles heel. He's been tapped before, and his submission awareness looks like it's still in beta testing. Add in some questionable fight IQ moments like leaning too hard on raw power instead of tactics, and it leaves you wondering if he's got the championship ceiling or if he's just going to be the guy we all remember for some wild knockouts. And while he's shown flashes of brilliance, he hasn't beaten any legit lightweight names yet. Against Mason, this is his first big prove-it fight. So, who wins? Well, if Oki can keep this fight standing and make it a sprint, he's got a real chance to catch Mason with something big. His speed and volume could overwhelm early, and if he cracks Mason clean, that chin isn't invincible. Plus, his takedown defense is good enough that if Mason gets sloppy on entries, Oki's just blasting him back with combinations. On the other hand, if Mason weathers the early storm and drags this thing into the trenches, his pressure and grappling will start to wear on Oki. Clinch knees, elbows, takedowns, grinding control. That's the kind of fight where Mason shines, and Oki starts making the kind of face you see when someone realizes their Uber driver took the scenic route. Mason's path is a war of attrition. Oki's path is a quick execution. Official pick Mason Jones, by decision. I think Oki's athleticism makes this dangerous early, but Mason's pressure, durability, and grappling tools win the day. He'll slow the pace, grind him down, and steal rounds with control time and volume. It won't be pretty, but the Dragon leaves with the win. If you enjoyed this, go ahead and smash that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss a beat when the next video drops. And don't be shy. Leave a comment below and let me know who you got winning this fight. Let's see who really has the crystal ball around here. Until next time.